in this video today, I'm going to be telling you how to identify your skin type and what that means for you. Basically, I'm going to be talking about what different skin types are, how to figure out what skin type you are, and what products you should be using and should not be using for your skin type. Pretty simple, right? I just think it's something valuable to know. It'll really help you out in the future when doing makeup, especially with buying products. It will just make the outcome of your makeup a lot more beautiful. Basically, I just don't want people to watch a makeup tutorial and see what they do and do exactly what they do without taking into consideration your own skin type and what will work for you and what doesn't. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start with skin types. So basically, the skin types are normal, dry, oily, combination, and sensitive. So normal skin has a smooth look and feel. It's unblemished, it's not oily or dry, and it's got an even pigment. Basically, it's just everything you want to have in a skin type. Everybody wants to have normal skin type. I wish. Okay, the next kind is dry. Basically, dry skin lacks elasticity, which I have a hard time saying that word, elasticity, and it looks thin. It also can flake and scale. So basically, a lot of older people have dry skin and young people who do not hydrate right. That would be me. Okay, so oily skin. Oily skin, people will have shiny, greasy skin. It'll be like kind of slick when you touch it. Your pores will most likely be larger because that's where the oil comes from. Hello. The difference between oily skin and dry skin is the biggest difference because that's where really the makeup application is changed. Combination skin is when you have multiple types, basically. So you're combining multiple types of skin. So some people have an oily T-zone, their forehead, around their nose, their chin gets oily, and the rest of their skin is normal. So that would be combination skin, and you'd have to treat this area differently than you treat the rest of your skin. Also, combination skin can be is if you have normal skin and you have random dry patches on your face. That would also be considered combination skin. Okay, sensitive skin is pretty obvious. If your skin is sensitive and it gets blotchy using products, and it gets irritated easily, then you would have sensitive skin and you would need to look out for what products you're putting onto your skin and kind of go for the more pure formulas and just watch out for certain chemicals and start to learn what your skin takes and what it doesn't like. I think most people that have sensitive skin already know that they have it because they react to products wrong. So if you have sensitive skin, kind of sucks, but there are a lot of products out there that can help you nowadays. If you have dry skin, you're gonna want to use a lighter toner, something with no astringent in it. Basically what a toner does, by the way, is it stimulates circulation in the skin, it removes dead skin cells, and it restores the alkaline level of your skin after you wash it. So for dry or normal skin, you're gonna wanna use something with low acidity, something that is light, like a floral toner, something like that is a lot better. And if you have oily skin, you're gonna wanna use an astringent, something with more alcohol in it that's gonna take away the oil and cleanse that all away. Okay, so now moisturizers. If you have dry skin, you're gonna look for something with more of an oil base to it because the oils are going to help. You can even use a beauty oil. I have this Boscia Tsubaki beauty oil right here. I love using this. I mix it with my foundation all the time. It's great. If you have normal skin or just your skin is a little bit oily, you're gonna want to use a moisturizer that has a high water content. If you have normal skin, you could basically get away with anything, you little bitch. Sorry. I got a little jealous for a second. If you have oily skin, you can also use a water-based product. Those are good. Also, you can look for something that says, hold on, I forgot what the word is. Non-comedogenic. That's what you're gonna look for if you can remember that, or just something that says it will not block your pores, which what moisturizer should. No moisturizer should be blocking pores, am I right? And then obviously if you have sensitive skin, look for something that says formulated with sensitive skin in mind or hypoallergenic. No. The juicy stuff. Alright, when choosing a primer, when choosing a foundation, when choosing a powder, choosing everything that goes under your skin, you need to think of your skin type. You need to have your skin type in mind. When it comes to oily skin, you're going to look for products that have mattifying agents in it. You're going to use powders to set your makeup in place. You're always going to want to set your foundation. You're always going to want to set your entire face. Okay. Things that are good for oily skin. If you have oily skin, you're going to want to really focus on setting. Setting powder, setting spray, all of that fun stuff. You're going to want to use matte products because matte products will stay in place and will give a flat finish. That way, if oil does start to come out, you won't look really oily because you already have a matte foundation on. It gives you some wiggle room to oil up a little bit. Like this here is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and it says normal to oily skin. You can find things out there that are labeled with your skin type and it will react well with your skin. Moving on. Dry skin. If you have dry skin, you're gonna look for things that say luminosity, it's gonna say dewy, it's gonna say water-based. Here's a comparison. Skin mists. This one on it says luminous dewy skin mist. This would be for dry skin because it's going to give you luminosity. It's going to give you a more hydrated feel to your skin. And then this one right here, NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. This would be for oily skin because it's matte and it's going to give your face a flat finish. If you have dry skin, you're going to want to stay away from powders. You can use powders. I use powders all the time, but you need to do it sparingly and with really good judgment. You can find liquid form of anything. Liquid blush, liquid highlight. You're gonna do whatever you want to do to hydrate your skin so that it's not dry. Just like with oily skin, you're gonna do whatever you can to keep it matte so that it's not oily. Basically, you're doing whatever you can to have normal skin. Don't really have much to say about sensitive skin other than it's really all on you to figure out what works for you and what doesn't, because people with sensitive skin, it's just like kind of like hit or miss. Some things will work and some things do not work. So basically you just really need to pay attention to what does and doesn't and read the chemicals and everything. A lot of things do say formulate it with sensitive skin in mind, so keep that in mind. Okay, combination skin. Okay, if you have combination skin, I would think that this is probably the hardest one to deal with because it's like, okay, you got both. If you have an oily T-zone, there are many things you can do. You can, I know it sounds excessive, but you can use a separate foundation on your T-zone or wherever you get oily. Like for example, you could use this matte foundation all in the center of your face or wherever you get oily, and then use something a little bit dewier in the rest of your face. Okay, so I'm just gonna, ooh. Did I really have that there? Probably just had lipstick on my chin that entire freaking video. You know what? That's the way it's gonna be. Okay, so that about wraps up this video. Oh, hopefully I covered all my grounds. I think I did. I don't know though. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you liked it, and yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye!